Okay, welcome back. I want to talk about the CSS layers. The CSS layers are the CSS Z index properties. I mean Z index. It can be used to position an element relative to one another. For example, let's look at this. I already created, let me explain what I did. I created an H1, then inserted an image. I gave that image a size, it was too big. And so this is just a normal paragraph. So this is the CSS. I selected the CSS, gave it left 0, top 0, then position absolute. So because it's absolute, they would overlap one another. We just covered that in the previous class. So this is what we have. Now, and if you look at this, these things are overlapping one another, but I want this image to go behind this text. And that's where we use Z index to achieve this. And so this has a lower Z index. And so we want to make this one to have a lower Z index. And to do that, we're going to put a Z index property of -1. That way it's going to go behind the screen. So you can add multiple items on the page and use Z index to control the way they overlap one another. And so to do that, I'll just go ahead and add Z index and put -1. Once that is done, see this now. You notice that this has gone behind. Okay, let me try something else. Let me try. We'll cover opacity in the next class. So you see, I wanted to faint it. So you use opacity to actually reduce the brightness. And so let me put it 6. So you would have noticed by now that CSS actually helps you do a lot of things. And so in the next class, we're going to be diving into CSS float. See you in the next lecture.